This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out to the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll buy some time right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Come on, dog.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mayfield rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throw Jones. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. First down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure, defenders giving chase.
Oh, the luckiest shit in the world happens to people sometimes.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 61 yards.
You
And
can
the
have that
Browns
all
on
day.
just 2
I'm not worried
plays have
about
taken the lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Oh, that boy got leg problem.
Went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
Boy got
Past the
kicking
40-yard
problem.
line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Once more the juke.
We can do that.
We
can do that.
Before he works it past the 50.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A first down carry for Barkley. The tackle there by John Johnson.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Jones now off the play fake.
Damn, the Hoyt. What up, though?
It's like being a sprinter in 100
What it is, me boy.
out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield.
Can you hear me?
Guaranteed this defense better be on their
Can
toes.
I be
They're gonna
heard?
tested all game.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I mean, I guess we are.
Needing the tough yards.
There you go, Elijah.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Looking to throw. Jones.
That boy dropped it. Bad throw. Terrible hands.
There forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Johnny on the
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Jones on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, I got hold. I got big hold.
Mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback.
Nah, we gotta go for it, man.
Run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
You see, I pump faked when I threw the ball. I didn't pump fake.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Yeah.
A double team, and it's intercepted.
Hey, man, that's like a good punt, man. Like a good punt.
Take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just
get him down to the ground.
So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats.
What the hell is it? All right, boy. You got to go back to the old way. You got to go back to the old way.
75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first
This man
half.
got one long run and ain't been a lot going on for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll roll him out right.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited. I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Jones on the move to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. A handoff to Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Come on.
5 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Penny.
Keep on walking, boy.
Get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. This is Penny. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Throw left side complete to Ingram.
Thank you, sir.
Touchdown, Giants. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
Throw me a
at
pick
the 25.
six, my guy.
Final play of the half, Mayfield rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gomes.
All right.
Ready to rock.
He kicked it off. Okay.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Yeah,
nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And, you know,
in the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
that man was about to murder.
Positive yardage.
See what he did. See what he did, old boy. Tried to kill him.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be complete.
He got
the coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Hey, man, I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try. I'm going to let him, if he can get the Philly, man, he can have it.
Touchdown was scored there. Now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down.
Thank you.
Catch it, but he's out of bounds.
No, I wasn't.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out here in midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now?
What? I got blocked. All right.
We shut you down. Go around the bench right now feeling great.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to come through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen. Well, that could have gone for
double truck. He double truck.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 86 yards.
We don't care. We gonna give him the business.
He's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run for Nick Chubb.
Come here. Come here.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
That 75-yard running. Oh, you the man now.
On that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action. Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time.
He was going to try me. That's why he let me get the
29. Azeez Ojulari. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Now Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16.
Field goal,
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance, going for it on 4th. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Oh, that's all me.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run with Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, after the loss on first down, they're going to walk that line and understand they don't have to rush just yet, but time is still going to be a factor in their decision-making. Call your play. Make sure everyone knows what they're doing. You have to score a touchdown here. You've got to find a way to cash in.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired.
I thought he was going to fake
on
it.
this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL
He pretty much
on
had
EA
the
Sports.
almost the whole 3rd quarter. He thinking about it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Boom, we out. Let's go. Block.
Return from a few steps into the end zone.
Come on.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
We're getting glitchy, man.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
No, did you?
His throw incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
They ain't gonna show
the
robbery.
Down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Murder.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Stop!
Throw out wide complete to his running back.
Oh, man, you ain't. All right, you know, I ain't gonna do you like that, man. I ain't gonna do you like that, man. EA, y'all ain't.
That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On this, man, emergency lifesavers. Y'all throwing emergency lifesavers. That's like 3 pick sixes.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb.
Come here.
Only a couple down to the 44. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
No. Oh, they didn't even let me get him. But, all right, it's glitch. What you gonna do? Kick an extra long field goal. Or he's gonna try and dot me up. He's gonna run that trusty best.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I don't like the way they said what they just said right there. Somebody got drilled out.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
He in the goal. All right.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Sliding it.
Yeah. The pressure was on him and he made a bad decision. He didn't bring out one receiver.
on first down. Barkley, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, here's Barkley.
Get off me.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Don't pick my
as they
play.
get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Oh. I think it's going to hurt his feelings.
A field
right
goal
here.
from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. To throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
I think it's going to hurt his feelings right here.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
I ain't got no shame in kicking the field goal. I got more timeouts right now. He's in a predicament.
Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
He committed to the run.
Here's Jones.
He committed to the
He
run.
finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about
I gave him time and a timeout to score, so he might be looking at it that way.
And rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Pass complete to Chubb.
He should run that play all game.
Short of the first as the tackle is
He
made
ran that play all game.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down.
We good.
They'll try and run forward Janovich.
You got
They
it.
will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Mayfield to throw. He's got Landry, and he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Mayfield. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
Game. That's 1-0.
Into the final play of this game.
Even though we both knew it was a long
First
shot.
victim down. Off clutch, Gene.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so.
That was pretty much all Nick Chubb. I gotta review the statistics, man. We didn't do a whole lot. We did enough. This could have been worse just off pick sixes alone. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a little bit of a funk. I'm not having the worst games, but I'm not having these offensive splash houses. No touchdowns, he threw a pick. I gotta look at Chubb. Probably damn near look like the same game. We just probably executed better. He never got activated, so I just let you know. When average 10 yards a carry, he would have been activated. He had a long of 62, and that was his touchdown. So he's pretty much, other than that, he was 8 for 28. And he had that one play, he just kept dumping it. I don't know, man. I don't know the Queefs. I don't know, man. I'm putting it up. I guess he ain't see the other stream or maybe some other ones I dumped off. But okay. We actually gotta look at something right quick though. We actually gotta look at something. Cause I look at my record, I got a winning record. With some of them games, me and Chevelle split offense, defense. So all of them not exactly mine. So it's kind of like a split up record. But it's still a winning record nonetheless. But the statistics, look at this. 180, 172. He was a higher rank than me. He should have beat me. He lost. Oh, no, he wasn't. I got more. Oh, no, I should have beat him. Even though he loses less, apparently. But look at this. Points for, points against. Most people tend to look like this. It'd be close gaps. I'm like, average points for, average points against. It's 10-point difference. His is just 1. 2, average, look. All our shit is better than his, but the caps is much bigger. Oh, see? Look at it. Actually, that's not good for me, but I bring it out of them. That's close. That's close. But it's all better. But I'm out of here. That's Back, what up? That's you. That's you, my boy. Taking all challengers. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not feeling my best. I'm not feeling the skill.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Giants.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucking 99 for throw power. That shit shows on here, bro. He be putting them passes in there. Gotta be careful how you speak nowadays. He be throwing them passes in the hole.
The opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Oh, he's swerving. He ain't got nobody over there. But I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let this come out the middle. A moment.
A big game there for the Bills.
Nobody is. I need a timeout. I need a timeout guy.
Take a timeout defensively. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Get me off of Z's. Why? They not letting me off the lineman.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. He's going to go
good pop.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that
they won't let get off the linebacker. I'm trying to press up and everything.
As methodical as they've been,
I mean, not the linebackers.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On first down, here's Breida. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen.
99.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
No recovery. The crossing. Come on, dog. Come on,
There to
dog.
make the grab. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's the music they play at the Bills game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hey, patience.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
Well, yeah, just 1 yard.
Short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Yeah, go for it.
Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. They'll run with Penny.
Hey, we had to get it the grimy way. We had to get it the grimy way.
Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to...
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Get him, get him.
Touchdown.
Why they gotta commit to the run, man?
Evan
Play, just play.
65 yards.
You got it.
The Giants are an extra point away from
Oh, it's
tying up
on the
this
perk.
football
See,
game.
that's what happened. I'm playing on the perk. Wow.
The extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
He just trucking Jalen Smith.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun here, Breida. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. 3rd and 2. They're going to elect to throw with Allen. That's
good
tackle.
tackle.
Tight end Dawson Knox. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen.
Yes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn
Come
it
on.
over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run.
All that
So the
hitting and
offense
hollering
going
they
back, they'll feel
see.
pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
You got me with the zoom
Not much
tackle
there,
that
maybe
time.
a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
In field goal range.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete.
Stop making good plays.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back in
He's
the
still in
41.
field goal range.
Call it a loss of 2.
I'm going to get mine. It might make the whole difference.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow,
Win the
this is no
Kingsman.
ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a
Ah, I blew it.
52.
I could have made it too.
Target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good.
It's
And
a
this
ball
game will
game.
remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that.
Brady,
but
I
not
got to
enough
tell you,
length.
man,
And the
he's
difference
tripping.
is what?
Well, your live conditions,
Live
right?
conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver where any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On the handoff, this is Breida.
What the hell? You see? Hey, why they give me crossing?
Touchdown. Matt Breida, 27 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Let's go.
From a yard or two deep, here
Let's
comes a
go, let's
return.
go. Oh, hang on, boy, hang on.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee
Good
at the
job,
25.
Dan. Good job, Dan.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try
Dot
one if we're in
dot
that
dot
position
him
again?
up.
I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
I didn't call a timeout. What was that?
Just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
Yeah, get a
this
little
time?
closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Jones on first and 10.
Not this time, my boy.
That's complete.
Not this time, my boy.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. From the 36, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Well, coach going real throw heavy. Not feeling it though.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Ingram's got
I committed to the run.
Giants. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2
Commit to the run.
touchdowns
I'm
here
right.
so far. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
I'm sick of this. And then he can catch him. Oh, man. That motherfucker. It don't even seem like he could throw it. He wasn't activated or nothing. He just threw a 90-yard pass. Yeah, man, we got to keep the same energy. Watch the tape.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score.
Man, if he keep running for me, it's gonna happen. I don't trust him. He might try him onside me. I know crossing is at least three steps of speed faster than him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
They seen I was catching up, and I don't know what the hell. They just gave me gas out or something.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Gotta hit him with something. Something different.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break.
Leave me alone, cuz. Leave me alone, man. Had to do it to you.
First down, and he gets about 5 out of it. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Jones now. Off play action.
What are we doing?
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Should I punt? Am I getting the ball back? Yeah. Let me go ahead punt. Let me go ahead punt.
Maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
That's good.
Yes,
sir.
So no chance to bring it back.
I mean, we could have took some time off.
The 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Everybody get back. I don't even know what the damn activation is.
Look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
I know what this play is. Back up. Back up. Get your ass over there. Why you setting it up? He milking the clock.
Allen now on first down.
Everybody on this. This that boy.
This one is down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
Oh yeah, deactivated. Just like that. Got you. But don't trust them, man. Everybody back up. Everybody get back. You got everybody got to get back. Everybody. We here. We here. We here. You got to stay. Got to play so press. You got to play so press. Oh, crossing.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Watch that play. Watch that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep.
We here.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Allen.
That's his favorite play. We here. We here. We here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Is he just breaking tackles down there?
We've hit
Hey.
halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, man. Come on.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Bring
it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out
Old
of the end zone is
school.
going to
We
cost
take
him
it at the
5
20.
yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
We want our statistics.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive.
I didn't. My finger slipped off the X and press square, man. I did not. Oh, my
The linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
Wow.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time.
I'm mad that he got hit like that, and they still let him put the pass off that good.
Turning it over like this.
If I would have pressed that, you know, my boy would have just straight crumbled over there. Oh, well. You already know.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. That's going to be caught.
That was all my. I gotta remember that. This man got 99 for growth. He just need a half a second.
A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Breida. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills
Still not toothbrush this clean. All I have to do is play truly tight defense. Can't be loose. Can't be looking for the middle jump grab. The motherfucker right out the zone. Twice it had to.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, I'm glitching.
And that one will bounce
I'm
out
glitching.
the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him
play
fling another one. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage.
I wasn't forcing. It was a bad throw. He couldn't make the throw.
The best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
Wide open.
Back on.
2nd and 10.
Josh Allen would have just popped that motherfucker right in his hand. But we gonna make it work with old Daniel through dime. They really threw my man off his route like that? Wow. That man, I don't know what the hell that route would have been called.
Opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the
out
quarterback
street.
hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
Throw it a little bit further, Danny. Come on, dog.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Right here, pretty much.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run again with Breida. And down he'll go at
Let
the
me hit him.
25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Just
Come on, we need it right here.
Leads to 4th down.
I feel like he's about to fake it on me.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Matt Hawk now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. A nice punt, but a good run back as well.
We'll save ourselves.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Why they getting all those little spectacular interceptions? Dang. Slanging that to get picked off.
At their own 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And not much there.
We need a turnover right here.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in
what?
capital letters here.
So he just completely misplaced where he was about to get the pick.
First down, that's going to leave a mark because
they really big bail bags out here, boy.
So frustrating defensively.
Big bail bags.
From getting that football back here down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 87 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter.
What? Oh, okay. My controller fucked up. I'm out here hit sticking without even doing it now.
41 yards. And the Bills have pretty well played.
Probably been happening the whole game. Probably been happening on the throws.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I don't quit. I take my L's like a man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Blitz to every wide open pass opportunity.
Running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Seeing everybody deep and hope for the best.
Keep hope alive here on fourth down.
Only 6 yards, no manipulations or nothing.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fly.
Get off me. Let me celebrate. Let me celebrate.
John Ross, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football, because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Oh.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground.
What
again,
the hell?
No. And down right around the 37.
Ball game.
57 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You about to try and dot me up and we get a pick.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now a give to Breida.
No Breida. Come here.
And he's got it all
Time
the way
out.
down to the 12-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run with Breida.
Breida.
Just shutting him off there.
Shoulder rolled me good.
End zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is
You got it. I don't give a damn about none of it. I need one more score off though. Is it the onside? You should have. You should have.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down.
They gave him a little glitch tackle because I showed you.
Not a good one.
Be a good sport and call a timeout for me and try and let me if I happen to get a catch close somewhere.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Because
cheating
now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over,
let me throw for 300. Let me throw for 300.
This is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Run, Johnny. Man, that's long.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Yep.
But Charles, it's one thing
4
to win,
minutes.
it's
Hey,
another
man,
thing to
the
win
man
with
was
the amount
on
of points
purpose.
that they did. Boy, were they clicking.
Think he was on Percocets.
Great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you
Madden
can do anything wrong.
Madden bailed
Whenever you
him
call
out a
run,
couple of
pass, it's all
times.
gonna work.
That's called being in the zone.
Read around. Oh my God. We had a terrible. Tag one all over the place. Unacceptable. Lord. What the hell? No. Since I lost like that, I can't lose my next game at all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the New York Giants. The kicker,
Perfect.
Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway.
Run that out, my boy.
EA Sports.
Run that out, my boy.
On the return,
Run that out. Run that out. Run that out, my boy.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
What's going on here? What's going on here? Hey. You got ground to cover. Come here.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch, look Kyler. He's looking small.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
Look at Goofy. Look at Goofy with Conor McGregor.
They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Connor. He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Watch
Offensive
his
linemen
belly.
still, to this
Watch
day,
his
they
belly.
want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Small, big 3. Really got all tight ends.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Connor.
Just out here getting bullied. Connor, slow it.
The 35. He'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff coming left, Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor.
What the hell? He just got pushed around.
James Conner, 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
No passes.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, I just thought of
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Flush to his right. Open man right side is Ingram. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing Jones. Rolling to his right. That's caught by Penny. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good catch, an excellent creation of a big play downfield. And I can guarantee you this, that's not a play this defense is practiced against in the days leading up to this game.
A 1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Jones sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising
That
there,
man just
extending
stopped
the play,
running,
hoping
huh?
someone
Oh,
would come
yeah,
up
that
with
I
the
was
field,
running
but they never
around.
did.
Negro.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Exposed.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Connor. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 95 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studio.
Get it down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. From the gun, Murray being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Thank you. Come again.
Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points going into the half.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
That ain't the biggest bunch of... Stop giving them the game. Come on.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half.
A kid could have... A kid could have made that throw to Mark. Like, let's be real. No pressure, just standing in the pocket. Manipulated and finessed it. They mad about it, man. Y'all gotta do better, Y'all gotta do better. I gotta get it in. Let me get there.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray going for it all. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Good job, Adore. Good job.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So still time for the kickoff here to go in the half as this one is away.
Oh, shit.
A mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
That's a hell of a field goal.
Jones, a final shot before break. The throw for Tony is intercepted.
You're going down, young man.
Brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Hurry up, Charles. Where you at?
We'll be back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off play action. Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is taken.
You blew it, cuz. That was all your fault, man.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, an even 90 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Cano now to add the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Come on.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
He want to dot me up.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because
he couldn't catch the ball, though.
Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Connor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, a run with Connor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And some room to maneuver. He is out of bounds inside
I
the
don't understand how he's getting this much speed.
Good spot on
He's
the
not
field
that
to go
fast.
for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
2nd and 8. Here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 141 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
Oh,
and he's
that's
able to
it.
get this inside the 10 now.
That's it right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray now to throw.
Thank you. Thought. Double cover.
Top by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Isaiah Simmons coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going deep downfield for Ross.
He did it again. He ain't that fast, because John Ross is the man.
Giants. John Ross, 94 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Die where you late. Die where you late.
A net negative there of 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Tossed one.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, and that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Connor. And shelling through the tackle. And he'll get this one up
Sometimes you just gotta get hands on them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, a give to Connor. And to the 42-yard line here.
One of their life.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Connor. Oh, Connor.
Give me that.
And who's got it? The Giants. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
You drug like a baby boy does.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, Jones. Nowhere to turn.
My dude wide open.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Jones now throwing on 3rd.
You did it again. You did it again.
Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Ball game.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter.
I told you so. Another one bites the dust. Who we got next?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
As soon as I saw him recontain and get
outside, what's going on, my boy? It don't be showing who in here. How many people in here? If you in here, just say something. Thumbs up, don't even matter. Just something.
They don't want to throw it short.
Say 0 people in here. You probably see it.
It fell incomplete.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
My control is done for. The right stick doesn't stick and it keeps making hit sticks and doing whatever sometimes. They be making playmakers.
Keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Yeah, but it don't show you. Well, it might show you on might show you on your phone. It's not showing it on the screen.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how.
Or ain't even showing. It's all glitching.
And defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And
they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they didn't get him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones is going to fire one deep over the middle. Complete at the 1. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, 33 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
You got a Madden 23. Well, that's all Madden. You got the Madden 23.
Gano the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I'm like, you're going to be able to do it.
Defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr.
Good Saccaroni.
Taken down. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, Josh Allen, boy. Get you out of situation. Thank you. Now we know what's going on. Well, I feel comfortable with what just had happened.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. That was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, you think it'd probably be your best day to play me? We can, after this, we can play.
Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Fort. Let me get that ball back.
And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 39, Jones dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Out to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now it's Penny. And short pickup. Second down and goal. Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Let me get mine. Let me get mine.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
He ain't making it. He ain't making it.
Come here. Come here. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. 72 yards rushing for him now to this point. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
He's murdered.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Carr. He's got it. Touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So this
always hitting on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up.
He died.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. It's caught by Jackson. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Renfrow bringing it in over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Try and throw on third down. This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson now to add the extra point.
He
missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
First down. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 7. Throwing now is Carr. Throw left side complete. That's straight.
One of the teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. handoff. This is Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Okay.
102 yards rushing for him now.
Oh, so you gotta get on your
carry of the ball game.
That's for sure. Okay, a wildcat. Got something pretty good.
And he is
Throw him in.
Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality
as
they try to hang on to that lead. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not...
A fight for the football, and it's
Right to him.
picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Oh,
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Giants are right back in this football game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught.
Get off me. Come on, man.
You know they pay me extra for this.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 78 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Oh, hold up. What's going on?
Gano for the extra
no
point.
challenge. I knew my boy was in back.
And
oh,
no
man.
sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Oh, we better try to run the clock out, take all day.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
Only gonna be excited when I get the ball.
Right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
That ball.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr now to throw.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's so bad that the game could even be that.
Jalen Smith.
Take it
And he
down.
will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another
start
shot
throwing
on offense
now.
following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Hurrying up.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
I want to watch a man pick plays.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Boys, ready to
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's 2nd and a yard. Carr gonna throw. Looking again for Waller. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Thank you. That's ball game.
For the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Giants have just about sewn up this one.
Oh, he gonna quit. Trash. Trying to get the 200 wins. Let me see. 182. Oh, that man was supposed to be way better than me. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. Still trying to run one. Yep. I'm ready. I'm ready to put that 4-1 up there. Actually, Well, I'm gonna leave that, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, matter of fact, I can invite you. Matter of fact, there you go. There we go. Oh, you already here. I already sent you the invite. I sent you the invite. It's time for you to show up, dog. Come on in the room. Nah, I sent you an invite. I'm sitting here waiting for you. You trying to get it together. Alright, hold up. I'll be back. Alright, there we go. The invite is sent. Alright. Oh shit, hold up. There you go. Alright, you in there. You playing with the okay, I was about to say you playing with the Eagles. You playing with the Bills. Oh hell. That was actually my loss, my one loss today. Um, hold up now. I gotta make sure we ain't wearing the same colors. So when you pick what you want, I'll just change what I'm wearing. That's what you picking. Hold up. Let me see your jerseys again. I was you wearing blue or white? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Or well, maybe is that what you had picked? Because sometimes it might change it back. Oh, all right. Bet. Actually, hold up. I wish they had some blue pants. That'd be cool. Well, the Giants, they ain't got no blue pads. The 1v1 subscriber back at it. I'm up 2-0. Hey man. Hey man. You fought hard. I ain't gonna say you won't lose. I ain't gonna say you're gonna lose today because I ain't having my best day today. I'm feeling a little rusty, man. Feeling a little rusty today. Feeling a little rusty. You might get the best of me. Hey, I'm not sure. I just said I wasn't sure. Hey man, I might not go 4-1, but I plan to go 4-1.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That's the scene just before we came on air. This New York
What just happened? I am feeling a little rusty. I am feeling a little rusty today. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder if because you're on the PS5 now. Let me see. About to send another invite. Let's say you ain't even online. Yeah, it didn't let me either. Oh, okay. Right. Let me know when you on, when you ready. Well, yeah, I can see from right here. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. I feel you. I'm gonna see. It's letting you. Maybe it was just one hiccup. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna play in the red jerseys. Whenever I play in the red jerseys, I don't have a good game. I'm gonna give you a handicap. Oh yeah. Here we go. We all got our fingers crossed. It is It's taking a while.
This is the
Here we
NFL
go, here we go. Come on, come on. What we talking about? All right.
Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
We still alive. We still alive.
Came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Coming in smooth. It's coming in smooth.
Has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Throwing on first down is Allen, eluding the pressure right.
I'm out here hit sticking.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they worked this well
my
field
control.
across the 45.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
All right, I'm not
Singletary, a first down and more.
What?
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go.
Yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Wait, man, I told you.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Clean, though.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. When you see zone defense and you know you've got to drag around as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be caught by Tony.
That ain't what I wanted. That ain't what I wanted.
A couple that brings up 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
Whew.
And all that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete.
Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Come on.
Gano's kick
All
is
right,
good.
man. All right.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
McKenzie will not return this. It'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good
Oh, let
complimentary
me lay the
football.
lumber.
But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out
Hit
right.
sticking him. Hit sticking.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the Allen hit. He lost the football.
Let me get that. Let me get that, young man. Let me get that.
Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
Now a fair catch signaled for, and
Playing it
right
safe.
about the
Playing it
43-yard
safe.
line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley shoves him aside.
Run.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jones on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Oh,
This is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Jones rolling to his right. And it's caught.
touchdown.
5
What?
yards that time on the completion.
I didn't get touched.
And now it's
All right.
3rd and goal.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he will take it on in.
Sorry about that.
Touchdown. Elijah Penny. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
All right. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping on you either. I'm not sleeping.
The
Bills come to the line to
You
start
almost
their
beat
next
me last
drive.
time.
And
You
on the last
beat me this
go-around, they really
game.
couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
2nd and 10.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh, into a sea of defenders.
I knew what you wanted, Raw. I knew what you wanted.
The linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Jones throwing to start the drive. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Yeah! I had to get that one. All right, that was going to be an interception.
Evan Ingram, 42 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, I didn't know. That was accurate. That was accurate.
And they didn't get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that? What was
Maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every
Yeah, just a
game,
little heat on that one. I sent a little heat on that one.
what they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Allen now looks to throw, eluding the pressure right.
Hey, 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 hey.
Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Keon Crossan.
Oh.
And they take possession 2 yards away.
Let me run away. Let me run away.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
Hey, man, I had to step the pressure up on you today, man. I'm sorry.
But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
get
down.
out of there for real.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Off the play fake, Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by
Bad decision. That's what the problem is. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey, man, that was payback. That was payback for the pressure on it.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to...
And Allen
That's going to be mine if you keep doing that. I ain't going to lie to you.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add
That's the
points
first thing I'm looking for.
Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Jones eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter.
And he takes it
I had
into
to
the
do
end
it,
zone
man. I
for
had
the
to
Giants
do it.
Elijah Penny with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to, and they take him down. The Bills get to him.
My bad.
Let me go ahead and show my
What
age.
was the accident? All right, I did that on
When they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to get this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bringing it to 3-10. They'll be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
We got O's getting the ball back.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And now here's Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 25 on second down, Jones completes it to Evan Ingram. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Whoa.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A handoff to Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
I ain't gonna put this on your resume. Well, it's going forward one, but I'm gonna give you a friendly quit. Something like that to leave in a second anyway. Yeah, you can have a dub. I don't even care. I gotta go.
Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
You probably got somebody open.
Now you got a couple more cracks here.
Well, I don't know. You might have to stay in that pocket, man. You might just have to trust that pocket.
Behind those guys into the end zone.
On second and goal, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
They just had to trust that pocket, man.
And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Yep. Man.
This D wanted to put it away before
So
we
you
even
gotta
get
trust
to the
that
fourth
pocket,
quarter,
man.
widening that margin a bit further.
And
Somebody
while they won't
chasing
just
you
empty the
already.
bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Oh, what? Hell, I'm not giving up nothing, though. You got anything you got, you earned it.
Before going out of bounds.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been
I don't know what to tell you.
to not show that he's having a problem.
I wouldn't want to play tonight.
You keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A quick throw.
No!
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain there for the Bills. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen again.
No!
Diggs once more
Good
on the
tackle.
completion. And
He
able
must
to
be
get
tired.
him down, but he does reach the 5.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up
No.
for 1st and goal.
And the hole closes quickly.
I don't want you to
Fight
score.
only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
Let me get that.
And my goodness,
Apologies.
another interception.
Ah!
Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the
You
interception
abandoned the
thrown
pocket,
in the
man.
red
You
zone
abandoned
last
the
time. Let's see
pocket.
if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
I abandoned the pocket. I abandoned the pocket.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now,
No, the pocket.
For a Bills touchdown.
The pocket throw.
Tommy Sweeney, 33 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Allen will try to throw for it.
The pocket throw. All right. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, we gone, baby. We gone. Nah, he ain't catching me, dog. He can't catch me. He can't catch me. Nope, he can't catch me. That's my 2 points. That's my 2 points. Yeah, I'll take the petty 2 point.
It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
I'll take the petty 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down. Here's Barkley again.
Damn, I shouldn't have got my yard.
Just shy of the 30. 91 yards on the ground for him so far. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Oh,
this fool.
Conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And how about this, a fake?
Oh, that was a terrible throw.
Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted.
Give me that ball.
Pick it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s
Come here.
The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
They're trying to run that play on me.
Right.
Oh!
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Touchdown.
I was there. It
Allen
is what it is.
There to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted.
I'll take another penny too. Let me get that penny too. Dang.
The Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
I'm up to 3 pigs in.
Head coach Mike just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, Barkley showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run it again with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Nice and easy.
Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, why we keep... I don't never want to pick that.
I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And solid field position.
Fullback on fullback violence.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run.
I was watching it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Throwing, Jones. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. The Giants on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 127 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain.
Fight for your right, Danny.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why you gotta do me like that, dog? Why you gotta pick me off, man?
And the Bills are going to take over.
Let me get my 50 P.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line.
That's
That's
your
where they'll
favorite
take
play.
it. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Jones
And he ain't playing game.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
You know we about to test your mic right now.
Pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. For it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. So And
he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Keon Crossing. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
And now here's
hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. Come here. Let's score.
And the Bills come up with a late turnover.
GG. Hey, man. Hey, man. You was in a precarious situation for most of the game, so I knew what you had to do, and I just took full advantage of it. My bad. GG though, man. GG though. You had a bad game. I had a good one. It be like that. And I had a vendetta because the Bills is my only loss. I lost to somebody who was just dotting me up with Josh Allen. So, wasn't a good feeling. Had to share it with you. Had to let you get this feeling on you. Get it up off of me a little bit. It's all about sharing. It's all about sharing, man. Share some bad feelings with you. Share some bad feelings with me. Maybe next time I'm 4-1, 3-0 against my boy right here. He good though, man. He only 11, man. He cold. He cold for 11-year-old, man. One of the best 11-year-olds in the world, I would say. He made me buckle down and really unlock. I had six. He had 6 takeaways. But I'm going to wrap the video up with that, man. Appreciate you, Fearful. You're a real one, man, for sticking around. You're a real one for holding it down, man. Appreciate you.